Hey kids, so today I want to walk you through what it's like to go wash your car at one of those manual car washes. I'll just pull right in and kind of walk you through the steps that I always use to do it, just so you have some familiarity with it. But first, I have a dad joke for you. So, what sounds like a sneeze and is made of leather? A shoe. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so here I am pulling into my stall. Go ahead and park it and put on the brake. And now I just got to put in the coins. In this case, I need to put in $3. So once the coins are in, then I go ahead and turn the dial to soap, because that's how we want to start. Use the spray wand first, and the soap, it might take a little bit for the soap to actually come out, because the last person that used this probably rinsed their car off, and so it's just water coming out, and so it's going to take a little while for the soap to kick in, so you'll be able to see that in this video. But go ahead and cover your car with soap. Put the wand back in its holster, and let's go ahead and switch it to foam brush. Now we just want to scrub the entire car with the foam brush, and you just want to go over things a few times to make sure that you get it. I always like to scrub the windshield wipers first while they're down, and then I flip them up, and then I go ahead and scrub the whole windshield. And right now I'm going ahead and working on the side, and you just want to get, again, go over it each time. And I always like to scrub at the bottom first. Make sure you get the bottom, and you work up and down there. I'll show you a video of that. And then you want to just scrub over and over again. Keep hitting the different spots all along the side. Hit it multiple times, because you'd be surprised. You get home and you go, I missed a spot. So that happens all the time. So you want to avoid that if possible. This is where I get the whole windshield. I don't show it, but that's what I do here. So now you'll see a side view. I like to scrub the wheels like that. Good. Try to get some good soap on each wheel. Now what I like to do is I like to work my way down the side of the car, and make sure you get that bottom. You scrub the bottom of the car first along the side, and then come back and work your way back up the side. And then you're just kind of making sure you're covering all the spots. And what I like to do is I like to go ahead and use that foam brush and cover the entire car with soap, like we did the soap at the beginning. And then I put $3 in, and I go ahead and let that expire. But then I have a bunch of soap that I already have on the car that I can come back and forth and just make sure I'm not missing any spots, because you don't want to be that guy that has a big spot that was missed on the side. And believe me, it's pretty common. So make sure that you're getting every spot, and then you get all that soap on the car, and then we come back again. Once our time is expired, we go ahead and go back over the car again. Okay, you can hear my timer expiring. It's letting me know that if I want to, I can add more coins, but I just plan on spending $6 when I do the car wash. I put in $3, and I just cover the car with soap, and then that gives me time. I'm not rushed, and I just go ahead and let it expire. Okay, so you can see soap still coming out of my brush, but you're gonna see that the soap's gonna stop coming out. But since I covered my car with soap to begin with, I'm relying on that soap to kind of get me through. And here I'm just gonna come up come up this side of the car as well, just like I did the other side. I'm gonna work on the bottom and then work my way up and do the sides. And then now I'm in no rush, right? Because my timer's already expired. I've got the soap on the car, and now I can go over and over my car a few times before I then switch it to rinse and go ahead and rinse off the soap. But I'm also going to get those mats. See how I pulled the mats out of my car? I'm going to scrub those and then rinse them and hang them up. I'm going back over the roof again. Like I said, since there's no timer on it, we can just keep scrubbing the entire car over and over again. Now I'm just going to go ahead and scrub my mats. Once I'm done with my mats and I feel like I went over the car enough, I go ahead and put my brush back. It's a good idea to bring an extra rag so that you can scrub the wheels too, and you can just use some soap from the ground. I unfortunately forgot mine this time, so I'm just using my fingers to rub off some of that brake dust off of my front wheels. Now I turn the dial to rinse, and then we go ahead and feed the machine with coins. Okay, so we go ahead and grab the wand, and there's going to be soap in the line still because that's the last thing that ran through that wand. And we're just going to go ahead and rinse off our car once we get the water flowing clearly. We're going to start at the top and work our way down, right? So you just clear that good, and then you just work your way around the car and just go over and over it again. Now I want to pick up my mats, and there's usually clips on the side that you can clip them into so that you can rinse them off good, and they can actually hang and dry while you finish rinsing the rest of your car. Since we broke it up into two sections where we wash the car first and let the time expire, then when you go ahead and put the coins in to rinse the car, you'll have plenty of time to rinse the car. I normally don't ever use the wax function at these car washes because I just don't think it's a good quality wax. I'll end up waxing it by hand when I do wax it. Okay, so the time finally ran out, and I just go ahead and replace the wand, and I'm good to go. This is how those mat holders work. They just clamp in like that, and they allow it to dry while you're washing your car. And just make sure you don't forget them when you leave. All right, I hope that was helpful to you. You know, if you've never been to one of those manual car washes. Sorry, I got this bee kind of flying around. I'm having to dodge him. Yeah, so if you've never been to one of those manual car washes, at least you know what the experience is or what to expect. You just go and you just want to make sure you have plenty of coins. And then you can do it the way I did, where you split it up. You put in the amount of coins you need to get things going, and then just let it expire, and then go ahead and you can kind of scrub and re-scrub things, go back over it once the soap is already on your car, and then you come back and put in more coins and then rinse it, or you can try to do it all in one shot. That's up to you, but I've just found it's just easier rather than trying to scramble to get it all done, and the machine's beeping and you're putting in coins and you're running back and trying to get all the soap off. It just makes it, I think, a little bit easier that way. And don't forget your mats. Make sure you bring your mats back home. I've seen mats hanging there, so make sure you do that. So, all right, so I hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and God bless you.